Alright, welcome everybody. Final Fantasy 16, Part 12. They had an update. They took motion blur out, from what I hear. Last time I did some side quests. Hold on a second, I just want to share this. System. Gameplay. Thank you. I don't know what else they added. I think that was it. Oh my god, I don't get sick anymore. I love this. I just want to... I gotta update my thumbnail and stuff. And I just want to see Final Fantasy 16 update. Motion blur. What you got? Allows player to adjust motion blur. Internet, why are you so slow? Oh, Final Fantasy 16. Oh, I did everything but add a thumbnail. I'm done. Hearts. 12. Okay. Alright, let's see. Players to adjust motion blur. Motion blur. The default is 5. Turn it off completely 0. Player follow. Corrects the text issue. Adds the hashtag Final 15's FF16 when sharing screenshots. One second. No second. Let's talk to him. Hello.
Alright, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Letter real quick.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Dun, 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 dun. What the hell was that? Oh, there's a camera thing too. Automatically adjust camera position when next target off screen. Player follow movement. Automatically position camera behind Clive while moving.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah. No, I like the slow adjust. About the other day, I'll have you know, I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother. And you won't soon. I don't know why I made him sound like a friggin' pirate. And you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it pleases your lordship, we both forget about the whole damn thing. Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone. There ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on, and you, and everyone else. Yes. See, I like that camera speed. I don't want it like too fast, because unless they, yeah, see, it's actually not too fast. It's better that motion blur is gone. I wish there was just an in between. That's just a little too fast. I don't know.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
No, really.
What tidings, Uncle?
Sorry, look at my phone. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill and will warn us in the impeding attack. I trust that you will give us a proposal. Yeah,
Trouble in
yeah.
Canva. Well, I'll need
trust
someone
them.
to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
So I was thinking, after I beat this, I either want to replay the Spider-Mans, because 2 coming out soon, or I really want to play Octopath Traveler 2. Borderlands. What other game was it? One Piece. I stopped playing that after 3 episodes.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in 2 places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Sorry,
Wasn't
saved the
the
clip.
most
That looked
scenic
cool.
view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
No,
Stop
I like
that,
him.
You Brit me bones,
Keep
you
him safe.
galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Onward.
How are you feeling?
That's just
Better.
so nice.
Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Second. What the hell? Am I stream freeze? No, just my phone's being dumb.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
All yours, Torgal. Second. This one. It's over. Attack. Go, Torgal.
What was I gonna do? Oh, yes. Oh, I already got the ability points.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Aye, burner. Oh, it's literally right up ahead.
I'm sure I trust those two.
Yeah,
but
no,
if
they
are bandits lying in wait.
They totally sound like they're setting up a trap.
Look lively, you lot. Oh, well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
You ever want to see it again?
Guys come running up and they're like, "Did you get him?"
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure there's no chest. Oh, I gotta change the sound. Hold on. I have it so it's set up so I can hear Apex better.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Yeah, dick. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be many at all.
I see the Dalmex lag behind this area when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
No chests on this side. Ah.
So this is Eseehchcnerf.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Well, I mean, bro, you turned into Ifrit, an unnamed...
We're not far from Boklad.
Dominant.
The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Lightning's ominous.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this?
Whoa.
I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
You're pushing away your nuke.
Forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
His doll's eyes are glowing.
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you That you will not inherit your father's throne.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Alright. I really gotta pee. I am so sorry. Right. Sorry about that. I had to pee so bad. I have a friggin' black and white tabby cat. That's like, she's like tabby colored, you know? Not, I don't know. Never mind. Anyways, it's a black and white cat. She's not like a Maine Coon cat or anything. She's just fucking fat. She's like 4, and she weighs like 35 pounds. The size of a small friggin' dog. And when she lays in the hallway, I can't see her. She's all black and white on the stomach. She's all curled up in a ball. She takes up like half of the friggin' hallway. So whenever I walk down the hallway, I gotta do these like cat echolocations where I'm like, and she'll be like, oh, oh, oh. She does this like little baby bark at me. So I know where she friggin' is. Also, I say this every time, if y'all want good food, you're in Maine, central Maine,
we just need to hug the
in
coast.
Augusta, there's a place called Red Barn. Go. I got it today. I got their family meal, a chicken, and then some shrimp. It's like, it's a pretty good deal. It's like $60, and you get like enough serving of chicken for like 4 or 5 people, and a little bit of leftovers. Half order of fries, and it's like $2 more for onion rings. And then I got a pint of shrimp, 4 whoopie pies, and a 2-liter. But the chicken meal's like $40, so.
Stay down.
Like $35, and you get a 2-liter, like, I think 2 pints of chicken, pint of chicken.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost 1 capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and will seek to back up. But as long as we can wait for the siege to end. Nice try. This one.
Oh, there's no mercy. There's no mercy. Motion. There's no motion blur I like.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Done for.
Can I just cut this door open? Ooh, a chest. Ah. Empty shard. Oh, now we can all get through. Do 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 do. Oh, so I'm super jealous. In France, they're doing at like this giant theater. They're doing a One Piece showing for the Gear 5th episode. Just wanted to save a clip of that so I could put a short up. That's so freaking cool.
How much further to
go? Piggy, piggy. I like a little cave down there. You all okay?
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Oh yeah, 28 ability points. I'll take it.
Get him!
Damn, home run.
This one. Down, Torgal! Farewell. This one.
Why up? Has my dog leveled? Ooh, lighting loser. Loser? Oh. That's cool. What's up here?
Over here! All yours, Torgal! Stay down!
Damn, that looks good. Damn, it looks good to be a gangster. It feels good. Can I... not know how to zoom out correctly? Did I have any bounties left? I don't think I did. Let's... shop. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Get like a teleport crystal. Quick save. And then we'll go from there. Bloody Hive. Number 4. Burger King foot lettuce. Cool markets. Auckland. Auckland. Thank you. Is there a teleport crystal on?
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I must leave for the
Bloody crimson
Dominion post-haste. Merchant. Scared the hell out of me.
What are you looking for?
Sup, dog? Enhancer. Don't remember if I...
May guilt smile upon you.
think I had that?
Many thanks.
You've a discerning eye.
Oh, do I? I do have the enhancer. I got 73. God dang.
Many thanks.
Many
Gilbert,
thanks.
smile
Guffaw, guffaw. Yeah, I know I gotta go there. I just want chicken.
Is that the thing Tomes
Aye.
helped to build?
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each
Yeah,
needing its
yeah,
own
I know.
She was building a ship.
What, Nectar? Yeah, I got them all.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Come
Need
again.
60 more.
I may have more for you.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Yeah, you are, ho.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Juicy pears!
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Oh, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Damn it, Goots. You're lucky you're
Let's
so
keep
cute.
an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon and take the first road to your right. But
thank
if
you.
it's a bowl you're after...
No, I'm good. That was perfectly timed. I'm like, no, and she's like,
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
you got a problem?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
I almost have 10 million, damn.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Jill's like, yo, that's my man. And we have Percy.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Any side quests around here? No. Figures.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've known
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Excuse me? Yeah, that's what I want.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as neck!
You.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Check.
I'll take the large one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Yeah, the kid that's about to steal don't know what pickpockets is.
Stops next to the checkpoint.
Like,
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Jug of snake spit.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Can I give these kids, like... Because right now I'm at... Let's see... $53,000 gil. Can I give them, like, 10,000 each? I don't need money.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Damn it.
Porter for hire. Best service.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh?
Give money to the
Jill,
kids so they don't
you
keep
watch these
stealing.
two. I'm going after him.
All right.
I'm gonna kick his ass. Kick his ass, Steve ass.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
Give him money.
Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa,
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Give them money. I'm rich.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Sister. Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
All these meteorites and nothing to spend them on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
What you gonna say?
You can do it, Clive.
Yeah, I know. Check them out.
That's that then.
That's that then. Check them out. 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 Where the hell did you come from? Behind that wall?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the track.
Let the body hit the floor. A mage? A mage?
We got company!
That's the lot of them.
This way. Over here! Get him!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Yeah. Oops.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Via Rubicon.
Guard from Boklat. Kill him. Kill them all.
YouTube. Super famous. The only sponsor I would absolutely beg for would be Celsius. That'd be so cool. I love Celsius so much. Like, I could drink Celsius all the time. Pretty much all I drink when I actually drink sodas now. Or anything that's not water. Water.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
You trying to bang your sister, weirdo? Put in a good word for me. You know what? Then teleport. Okay.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now?
Oh.
Sid.
Oh, I thought you meant a different way.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need.
Sounds so familiar.
For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Oh, Crimson Caravans wasn't in friggin' Final Fantasy. It was in New Vegas. Wait. Crimson Caravan. Was it New Vegas? New California, NCR. Oh, free? Follow.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Ooh. Trader's Pass. To raise letters upon the square. Okay, so that's Boots'. Breath of Lightning. Thunderstorm. Cooldown. Meteorite.
Right then.
Side quest. My favorite.
And it's on to the Dominion. Ah, Clive.
Eloise.
Why, I am what you see.
Hate that. The proprietress of the Crimson Caravan. The best known, the best trusted porterage firm in Bachman. There are less expensive options, it's true, but customers choose us for two reasons. We're reliable and don't ask questions.
It can be a risky business.
You might even consider us competitors. The infamous Sid, the outlaw, I had not reached an agreement. That he and I.
This being a border town.
Merchants often stop on our way to the Crystalline Dominion to carry out a final business in the Republic. And the locals are too pleased to oblige by weighing their wagons down with local specialties before they leave and lightening their purses in the process. But what if a visitor doesn't have a wagon on their own? Why, then it falls to the porters like ourselves to provide one.
It did.
Lately, most passers through journey to Dominion in search of safe haven rather than a tidy profit. And who can blame them? Some things are more important than commerce, after all.
Don't worry about Hansa and the others.
They'll be safe with us. But there will be more than little ones abandoned at the gates, and they too may turn to crime in their desperations to survive it. Especially the cast stones or some ill-intended element. Oh, sorry, my ear just... to give them no choice in the matter. It's up to those who care to see that doesn't happen.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to you.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve you today?
Tietor, my sister is smiling, face upon Crimson Caravans. Then I am the scowl. She brings me in the customers. I scare off those who.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eloise always did have talent for the business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists, sword. There are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep
all
me
the better.
busy. So you're the muscle, she's the sneaky. How the wagons that come through Bachman nowadays are well, okay, it's pretty much what she said. Where their cries soon blend in with their others. Let us through. We can't live without magic. They'll give us new crystals and twin-side. Fools, the lot of them. If they love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bearer.
Criminals and cowards.
Who bullied the desperate and disposed into their bidding. Also, so they could keep their hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you and Jill, I might never have found them. Still
So thank you.
I'd offer you a share in the spoils, if it did all belong to other people.
Farewell, then.
Farewell, then. And what's back here? It was cutscene, so I couldn't check. Oh, music? That is a chest.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I believe it, all right. What's that? The third this month?
Now I just need to see about getting the work. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
Oh, nice.
Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I lost my virginity.
I
mean...
Red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
I mean, some free booze.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Three of them?
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
I've got a bunch of money. I'll give you some. It's like nothing for me to spend it in this game.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
Yeah, you could say that.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there.
Okay.
Rich and storied history of Zemeckis.
Dude, I'm good. Let's go.
Will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
Just wants me to carry him there.
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Dummy.
Porter for hire. The best service.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
That should be enough to get me to the next update for the notoriety board.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Come on, come
Beans.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Hey.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bocklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Mm-hmm.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet.
I'll take the large one.
Juicy pears. Slate
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on.
Oh, I am.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for
If I knew arrivals and...
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Bocklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
What a bro.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
Bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Bocklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
I need 10 more points. Ugh.
Kill the poor sod.
me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information.
Do I look like I need
There's a
coin?
sellsword passed through here. Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Get him.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckhian history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
I walked like 5 feet out the gate.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Got robbed. I hate how you have to run for a set amount of time. You can't just hit like L3.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him. Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Thanks for being helpful. Like, damn.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ah.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
This one. Stay down. This one. This should help. Too slow.
Oh, a goblin coin?
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll finish this one real quick. Oh.
All right then. Who's first?
This one.
No, well, I just found out that the goblins weren't bad. Hello? Wouldn't let me do med. Oh, I was holding R2. I'm gonna do it.
You're going to get yourself killed. Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, just shaking my head. Come on, start running. Right knees clip. Oh, damn.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Damn.
Nice try.
I gotta get used to fighting on this game again. I've been playing too many shooting games lately.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
You can just ask me, bro.
And now,
I
my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Damn. Good bud.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Goddamn. Sorry, Goots. Oh, I got a letter in Clive's room.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Yeah, next level. Oh, 5. Damn it. Really? Talisman of Priming. Next level?
Come again. I may have more for you.
Sorry, I'm playing with one hand. I'm kind of doing Pokemon Go or a Team Rocket battle.
Is it business or pleasure?
Oh,
If you're gonna
it's
buy
pleasure,
something, be
baby.
quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
No,
Finished,
I'm not.
are you?
My health up. Okay, health. You, can you make me anything? Upgrade?
Sanfordine, do you? That it?
Oh, Grindstone's the one that can be like.
Fine. What'd you need?
leveled
So,
up.
what'll it be? That it? Fine.
crystal too? You're joking.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sid's Goblet. Myrtle Apples. Ambrosius. A letter. Greetings from the Crimson Caravan. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravan more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Before I leave here, I'm gonna update tomes.
My knowledge is yours. Look around you.
Well, it is a far cry from the Imperial Library of Oriflame. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might have to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all the hungry of knowledge. There's much more out there, and as long as I drew breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. Why, one day a chronicle of your own adventure might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor.
I have said it many times.
Eseehchcnerf was a murderer, but he was also a thief. As a thief who robbed us of our happiness and hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
Were you aware
that many cities' bears are forbidden from having children? 'Tis believed that their athera used to bring a child into this world hastens the crystal curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tat and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, only for a brief
what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissful, unattained the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. Yeah.
Yes, change will come.
Through magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last of the crystal has fallen.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Trophy. The more you know, help hypocrites to attain level 5 knowledge.
I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
Let me... Where are your goods? I'm cheap.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears.
The caravan stops next.
One second.
What I really want to...
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend...
It's in the little boy's doll, I guarantee it.
And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Damn.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Hold on. Might be chests around.
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight. Not spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders are clear.
I love how he does that. Instead of like hopping across, like going across slowly, he just runs across. Chest around. Yeah. Damn.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
Damn. That hurt.
But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
Well, I'm killing Bahamut's friends. Oops. I just want to find some loot. I'm loot poor.
Quickly! Cut them down! Get him!
What is this then? A civil war?
Just...
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Over here! Go, Corporal!
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. Hey, gather the men! We push on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
One second.
Where in Krieger's name did you come from? Run the gates!
This fighter!
I think it's cool just punching through them. YouTube keeps freezing on my phone.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
How do we know where Goots is? Why wasn't he where we were? That's what I'm wondering.
In the prince's name, none shall pass.
I don't know why, but that scared me. The joke thing. Get those annoying shits out of the way. Imperial Link. Need new chair. This one's getting well worn in.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Come on, attack me. Attack me.
Go for it! Stay down!
I think that's just by 10%. Cutscene.
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Get him!
looks so cool. Almost got a level. Ooh, white worm bone. Craft all that crap now.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
What the hell's he doing?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yut, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
I bet she killed his boyfriend or something.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it.
Go.
So if there's out you need,
Get out.
just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Scouts, I want you to go. I don't want you to get hurt.
Let me show you me wares. Thank you. Right on, here you go. Thank you. Right on, here you go. You've got everything you need then. You don't want me to make yours out else?
Oh, I never bought them. That's
What
why.
can I do for you? Is there else you need? Right on, here you go.
Whatever. I
Thank
have
you.
some money.
You've got everything you need then. You don't want me to make yours out else? Just let me get me stuff out. I hope you like it. I can't make out and out like. I did it. That's 10 times better than it was before. I did it. That's 10 times better than it was before.
Okay, so that's like a vitality.
Anything else
set.
I can make for you?
I'm good, thanks. The cursory inspection of this hefty broadsword will reveal diamonds on neither its hilt nor its blade. So why then use the use of the precious gemstone in its name? The answer lies in its blade, into which the dust of the fallen runes has been hammered during its forge, rendering it nigh unbreakable, much like diamond. Damn. Just barely weaker. Yeah, that's one that can keep being upgraded. So lowers my defense by 2, raises my HP by 1. Lowers my defense by 3, raises HP by 1. Not that much of a trade-off. Am I good? Locked in? No, I'm not locked in. Wait, what?
You be brave now, boy.
Okay, that's cool. Gonna save.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
I might need a moment to prepare.
You know what?
Of course.
I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. Alright. Y'all have a good night.